Hello everybody, I'm Lisa Rutledge, registered dietitian for Custom Nutrition, and today on this episode I want to talk about managing cravings. The 5 D's to managing cravings are delay, distract, distance, decide, and determine. So the first D is called delay, and that means delaying gratification, putting some time between you and the food you want to crave. And this gives you a little bit of time to reflect on if you really want to eat that food, to allow yourself to kind of ride out the wave of the crave. Because cravings come to us kind of like waves do. They roll into the shore, they peak, and then they crash. And just like waves do, craves also will eventually go away. So if you put a little bit of time between eating a craving and experiencing a craving, often we can ride out the wave and avoid eating when we're not hungry. So the second D is distract. And you can actually distract yourself while you're trying to delay gratification. Distracting yourself means using a little bit of brain power, doing something that's fun to do that will distract you from thinking about food and the food that you want to eat. So this hopefully is something that's fun and pleasurable, something that you enjoy doing. So cleaning the dishes or putting away the laundry may not be the best thing to plan to do when a craving strikes. Something more interesting like filling out a crossword puzzle or playing Sudoku or writing an email. Often those more pleasurable activities are more easily done to help distract ourselves from the current craving. So the third D is distance. Put some distance between yourself and the foods that you're craving. That could mean a few different things. It could mean, for instance, getting out of the kitchen, leaving the house and going for a walk to put some distance between yourself and the food in the house. It can also mean avoiding buying large quantities of the foods that you tend to crave the most. It's not about avoiding buying these foods completely, but more about avoiding buying large quantities, kind of family-sized packs of these foods, and forcing yourself to go to the corner store or to go to the local supermarket and buy a single-sized portion of the food you crave in order to kind of avoid getting into this craving mode and eating more than you really intended to. So the fourth D is deciding how important it is for you to eat that food. Is it really important? Has it been a long time since you ate this food? Depending on how strong the craving is, depending on how you're feeling that day, you may decide to eat or you may decide to continue to distract yourself and delay gratification. And the fifth D is determine. Since a craving comes from your head and not your stomach, it's important to determine exactly what you're craving. If you decided that it's important for you to eat that food or to fulfill that craving, then it's important that you determine what exactly you are craving. For example, if you eat carrot sticks and celery sticks to kind of tie yourself over, but really you're craving something creamy and sugary and cold like ice cream, those carrot sticks and celery sticks are not gonna really satisfy that craving. So it's important to, lastly, determine what exactly you're in the mood to eat and to sit down and eat it and enjoy it without guilt. And that's really important. If you decided to eat according to a craving rather than hunger, it's important to do so without guilt, because we tend to go overboard and eat more than we want when we're fueled by guilt versus when we're listening to our craving and we're sitting down and enjoying that food and allowing ourselves to experience that food. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Lisa Rutledge. I'm a registered dietitian. You can read more about nutrition by going to lisarutledge.ca. Click on the button below and you'll be sent your very own guide to managing cravings.